Rockstar here. If you haven't subscribed, smash that subscribe button and become a subscriber. Give the video a thumbs up, share it. Why not? Why wouldn't you? We're talking Batman. Big news has just dropped for Batman, so let's get right into it. So we've got IndieWire here reporting that Batman surprise, Ben Affleck is returning as the Dark Knight for a pivotal role in the Flash movie. So we all thought Ben was done. He didn't seem to have any indication that he was going to come back. We know he was a big fan of Snyder directing the movie, the Justice League, and we thought that maybe there was maybe a chance with the Snyder cut, the release of the Snyder cut coming out, but it didn't really seem like that was in the cards for him. However, now somehow they've worked out a deal. I wonder though, if the enthusiasm that the fans had for the hashtag release the Snyder cut impacted him and made him, gave him enough desire to want to come back and reprise the role. Something had to have happened there, and I wouldn't be shocked if it was the enthusiasm, of the release the Snyder Cut crowd, the happiness, with people, the joy that people had when we found out there was going to be, an extended Snyder Cut edition of this movie, and maybe it reached the Bat Cave and Affleck, the Affleck Cave, the Batfleck Cave, and it inspired him to want to return to the role. So he's a very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie, it says here. Director Andy Muschietti says. So he's going to be a pivotal role, emotional impact of the movie. It's not just going to be a little cameo, I'm gathering from this article here. Ben Affleck is returning as Batman / Bruce Wayne, and Andy's upcoming Flash movie, Vanity Fair confirms the casting comes as a bit of a shock since Affleck walked away from the Batman role following the Justice League, and in the middle of developing a standalone film, he was set to act and direct him. That project morphed into Matt Reeves' The Batman, starring Robert Pattinson in the title role. So it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of Batman. I don't know how exactly they're gonna streamline everything for the mainstream audience who, might be confused as to who's Batman? Is it Affleck? Is it Robert Pattinson? Is it or Pattinson? Is it Michael Keaton? Because he's rumored to be coming back too. It might be for a mainstream audience. The everyday fella or lady, might be a little confusing, but for us, for fans, for the kind of nerd culture, we kind of get it. We kind of know what DC's trying to do with their Earth, different Earths and stuff, the multiverse idea, but for mainstream, it might be a little bit tougher to grasp. But anyway, as for Affleck's return in the Flash movie, Muschietti tells Vanity Fair it makes sense since the film is set in the same timeline as Justice League and will star Affleck's co-star Ezra Miller as the speedy superhero. Ezra Miller has had his own little, drama, little issues going on. But I guess it seems like they're sticking by him, which is a little surprising. But it is what it is. He's a very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie. Muschietti said the interaction and relationship between Barry and Affleck's Wayne will bring an emotional level that we haven't seen before. It's Barry's movie, it's Barry's story, but the characters are more related than we think. They both lost their mothers to murder, and that's one emotional vessel of the movie. That's where Affleck's Batman kicks ass. Oh, kicks in. Muschietti said earlier in the interview, his Batman has a dichotomy that is very strong, which is his masculinity, because of the way he looks and imposing figure that he is. He has the jawline, but he's also very vulnerable. He knows how to deliver from the side out that vulnerability. He just needs a story that allows him to bring out that contrast, that balance. Barbara Muschietti, the producer of the Flash movie, told Vanity Fair, there have been all sorts of stories and things he said himself about having a very hard time playing Batman, and it's been difficult for him. I think it was more of a difficult time in his life. When we approached him, he's now in a very different time in his life. He was very open to it, which was a bit of a surprise to us. It was a question mark. I think, again, possibly the enthusiasm of the Snyder Cut release impacted him. If you've got a fan base that all of a sudden is so psyched about something that you were in and you were passionate about the original version of that, I think that has to ignite a little fire on you. So I think it might have rubbed off, again, this could be a sign of the fans impacting and influencing the way that the movie industry handles franchises they care about, in a little way, but still. We are all human and go through great times in our lives and terrible times in our lives, Barbara added. Right now, he's in the place where he can actually enjoy being Batman. It's a pivotal role, but at the same time, it's a fun part. Ben Affleck's Batman will also return in Zack Snyder's director cut of Justice League, debuting on HBO Max in 2021. Muschietti's Flash movie is set to feature a multiverse storyline in which Michael Keaton's iteration of Batman will also appear. The jury's still out on whether Val Kilmer's Batman will appear. Well, what about Clooney for that matter? The film is eyed for being released in summer of 2020. So there you have it. We've got Batfleck back. It looks like Keaton's coming back, and kind of, to me, that's exciting. I think, who would want to see Keaton? First of all, that's super exciting. But Batfleck coming back in for to be the Batman of the universe, it makes sense, because now that's how you don't want to see another. We've had so many actors as Batman. We don't want to see another different actor playing the same Batman in the same universe. The Pattinson, it's okay. It's aside from the Snyderverse, so it's it kind of gets a pass on that. But another Batman that's supposed to be the Ben Affleck Batman, it's too much. It's like the Keaton, the Kilmer, the Clooney. They were all supposed to be from the same universe. It just got too. It was easier back then because there wasn't so many superhero movies. But now it's better to streamline these multiverses with the same actors, so you don't get too confused, because it's already a little confusing if you're an outside kind of a mainstream fan. And you're not familiar with the multiverse stories or the Earth 1 or 2 or 3, it can be a little overwhelming. So it's nice to at least get the same actors. So I am happy that they have Affleck back for this version of Batman inside the Snyderverse. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below in the comment section. Again, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.